Yo, what's up, guys? How's it hanging? So, Keith, number one. That's unclear. What's up, Buttbeak? So, Moth, top three. Top three of the chat. Give me the trainers. Give me the trainers. What's up, B? Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. It's a little bonus stream. My Monday stream I still call a bonus stream because it's like it's not in like set in stone. I'm going to be streaming on a Monday, but this one is definitely a bonus. What's up, Abel? Emma as well. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I just started Jurassic Park, and now I got to pause it. What's that mean? Is it the OG? Is it the OG? Which Jurassic Park? There's been so many, man. Hasn't there been like 6? Hasn't there been little 6 movies or something? What's up, Alexander? Little bonus. Yeah, I was due to make some content today, but sometimes I can just be in like, I don't know, I can be in like a mood. I can be in something just like, and I'm just like, no content today. I think it can be weather related. Thank you very much, Keith. Look at that, the rejoin. Isn't that a rejoin? I'm pretty sure you've been a member before, Keith. It says it's not. It says it's not. That's a green badge. I thought you have been a member before, Keith. Oh, well, actually, that's a blue badge. That's a blue badge. So you definitely have. My eyes are deceiving me. Uh-oh. Okay, that was reflect. I gotta be a bit careful. Got a little bit careful. Thank you very much for hitting the join button, Keith. I do appreciate that a lot. Let's get them early likes. Yes, we haven't got many on the stream. This is like people have just been like, wait, lockdown streaming? Yes. Yes. People are so used to Monday and Thursday streams now that the tune-in rate is real quick. It's real quick. I hate Noah. She gets defaulted the wrong weapon every time. Oh no, she's got an actual good default weapon now. Maybe because I maxed it. I have got some food coming to be delivered probably in the next 20 minutes. So I'm going to be chilling and eating. Welcome back, Keith. Yes, thank you very much for hitting the rejoin. I do appreciate that a lot. I do appreciate that massively. I am going to start promoting this in the new year, I think. Reflex have got me so many times. Yeah, I think every SR I get done by Reflect at some point. Every single SR. Every single. I haven't done much SR just because I haven't really been awake. I slept quite a lot. And yeah, no. The OG, so the proper original. Did that get remastered? That's the question. Did it get remastered? What's up, GKN? Welcome to the stream. Do tell what you picked up. Just made a brunch for. I'm going for my special because this is. I've got all my food set out for the rest of the year until January because basically getting food delivered right now, and I'm on grocery deliveries, is horrendous. And I just got my last delivery today, which is giving me all the drinks that I want to get, which is basically non-caffeinated diet Pepsi, which I don't even think it's Pepsi at that point, right? No caffeine and no sugar. Just what is it? What is it at that point? It tastes reasonable. I'm mainly getting it because it tastes reasonable, but it's not as bad for me as all the other stuff is, basically. But I also got some food, pasta and stuff like that. But today's food is the last one for the year, pretty much until the new year, and it's gonna be West Indian. Like we're talking about yesterday's stream. I'm a fan of the West Indian too much. I'm eating a cheeky fry-up right now. A cheeky fry-up? There's something wrong about eating a fry-up in the evening, as much as it's absolutely fine, Noah. It just sounds wrong. Just having a fry-up for dinner. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, we've only got 9 likes on the stream. I'm sure that'll get nice and high. Just think how crazy this is, right? We're at 6.5 minutes on this stream, and on the stream that I hit 100 likes record, did it in 19 minutes. So 3 times as long as we've been streaming right now, we hit 100. That stream set crazy standards for the future in terms of like, I don't think we're ever going to really beat that. That's going to be nuts. What's up, Janilson? Try and speak English in the chat, please. Just because I have no idea what you're saying otherwise. So, is Saturday stream dislike stream? Yes. War stream this Saturday is the dislike stream. I will announce it on my Discord as well, and there will be some text at the bottom of my stream on the Saturday just to say, yo, make sure you hit the dislike button. It's bubbles and high fructose corn syrup. No, we don't have fructose corn syrup in the UK. That's an American thing. We don't have that, which I'm kind of thankful for. What's up, Saber? Like, apparently our stuff that is non-sugar is meant to be much nicer tasting and better for you in the UK. Like, not like good for you, like that healthy drink, just not as unhealthy, you know. Survival Road is air. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm doing it mainly for the snowballs. I did 10 pulls on 4-star weapon wheel and got 2 Clem shotguns and 2 Rick stun revolvers. Not too bad. It's nice if you're a collector and you haven't got those before. The advanced versions of those weapons are just so much better. Elusive Impair, Focus Stun. It's particularly Focus Stun because it buffs the character. I mean, it's kind of crazy. It makes 2 of the main 4 controls useless. It's nuts. How you doing in SR? I'm only like a couple of stages into silver. I haven't done too much, but we're going to be hitting it today. I tried American Pop Soda once, never again, never again. Yeah. I've heard it just tastes so different. And petroleum-based food dyes. Yeah. Sounds like flavored water. Never had Clem shotgun, was awesome for me. Nice. Yeah, I did recently, I did air quotes recently, get Clem shotgun in like maybe a couple of months ago. Yeah, I was pretty happy. I like to get some of the weapons. That's why I'm really salty that the weapon that's in the League store is Javi's Bat at 90k. Like, as a collector, I'm never going to use that weapon. But 90k is ridiculous for the weapon. How much do you think those weapons are really worth in the League store? Like, we talked about a couple of things that are kind of misvalued at the moment. The avatar seems a bit misvalued in that event. I might make it like a video about like overvaluing parts of the game, because I think the weapon in the season store is bad, and I think this avatar in particular is very bad for sure. I also think they overvalue armory tokens, or at least don't give them out enough. I buy Mexican Coke instead of American because it's made with sugar, not syrup. Yeah, there we go. There we go. $30k, maybe 60k. I mean, if they're 60, 90k, I think they need to be really good. They're not very good this season. Yeah, I think they need to be much better. Since the S-Class is 30k. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of strange. It's like they're trying to get the character out there, making it cheaper, but then they're making it worse. The character is like just not that great. She's got I will pick her up though, because she's got a nice part of her rush, but 25k or 50k at the most. Or they have to increase season tokens, which you can achieve. I think they have to do something, right? They have to do something. I'm just kind of happy that this season is going to be a safe season for me mainly. Would it be a good idea to just pass on the weapons in the League store? Yeah, 100%. 100% pass. Like, look at the weapons we had last season. We had a tier 4 special, fast healing. We had a tier 3 special, the double 8%. But nothing like that this season. We had elusive, which you cannot get on a weapon. We've got like a really bad fast weapon that you can build yourself. Like, no one would want to do that, but you can build that yourself. Plus, it's a glass bottle, which makes it better for some reason. Yeah, I feel that. How big are they? Moon. What are we talking? Just like, I'm not sure what you measure in America. Is it milliliters? No, you don't do milliliters, do you? You do you do like gallons, like 0 point something gallons or something? UK is kind of messed up in how we measure. We measure a lot of stuff in European and in American. Different things and different things. When I say American, I just mean like what America uses. Ah, you do milliliters and liters. Okay, that's cool. SQ. So, 1.5 liters glass bottle. For real? I'd be kind of scared. I've got a 1.5 liter bottle next to me right now, and yeah. Normally use ounces for drink. Ounce, quart, gallon. I'm going to pick up Pamela when I can, and just saved after that. I'm glad I get to carry on sword when I did. Yeah. Carry on sword is pretty decent. But it's Mexican, so metric. Okay. Happy days. Is the 1.5 litre glass? I've never seen a glass bottle for drinks that big. Ounces for drinks? That don't sound right to me for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. And now that I think of it, it's 550 and a litre, not 1.5. Okay. Alright. In the UK, our big bottles are like 1.5 litres and 2. Yeah, I mean, you can get some crazy places that have like 3 litre bottles sometimes, but I think they're just worse to package. And then we have 750 bottles, which are like these just smaller bottles, and then cans are like 330. Oops. Blimey. Still glass. Kind of scares me. Do you have any recommendations for a weapon for Pamela? Because I have no idea. I don't think you can really build anything too special, like, if I'm honest. You can maybe go for, oof. Okay. You can maybe go for... I don't know what's the words. 8% weapon? I mean, kind of the weapon that we got from last season's store. 8% fast healing isn't too bad. But I've complained, and I mean, I've whined about it, let's be honest. I've whined about it enough. Fast characters don't really have many options on attack. I have a really cool idea. And I guess I can share this idea with you guys. What do you think, right, of a rare like event that happens, right? Like you're in your town, and randomly, and this is just how it will look visually, and how it will like play into the like role playing style of it. Like some vehicle or something will pull up somewhere. I don't know. Maybe it will just pull into your front gate. They'll have to change how things look. Maybe over here by the thing, or maybe in this gap right here. So a vehicle pulls in, and it offers something for this event for like a week or 2 weeks, right? And in this case, it offers the opportunity for you to craft a new set of weapon upgrades, right? And you can do it on any trait, but it's just one extra set of weapon upgrades. So instead of it being Raider, Slayer, Supporter, Defender, it could be, let's say, should we just call it, Raider, Slayer, Supporter, Defender. Should we just say call it a different name? We could just call it Blitz, yeah? It's a new one in here called Blitz. And it's only tier 4 that you can craft. And it's basically got effects just like this. Just like any tier 4. But it's completely special. Not like anything we've seen before. Not like Focus Stun. It can be like Confuse. You know? Something like that. It's the top one, and then the other ones is different. And it's only just for that week you can do it. You can use blowtorches. You can use everything costs the same than it would with Earl, but it's just for that week. And then we also get one epic one, exactly the same situation. You know, we've got what we've got. We've got team player resistance, destruction amplification. This one could be called I don't know. Yeah, I think it would have to be quite offensive, this one. So we'll call it like we could call it Blitz again. Honestly, just call it Blitz again, and it doesn't really matter too much. And it would be exactly the same thing again, but again you could cast it on any single trait, and so it's like fair for all traits. And the blue buff could be something like just some sort of actual proper amplification for the targeted attack, and that would be good for fast, for instance. Slow days, yeah. I mean, you'd want to switch it out every couple of months, what it would be. But yeah, I think something that is damage dealing needs to come in for fast, and that'll be an easy way of doing it. And I don't think it would require too much, because it's not going to require any change to the armory. It'd be like basically, it'd be like making a limited time extra armory for like a week. That'd be kind of cool. Nah, but it's not Earl. That's the thing. It's not Earl. It'll be a new guy. It'll be a new traveling armorer, and it could have a cool name, and he's a traveling armorer, right? It's not going to be Earl, so they have to change the animations and stuff. I don't think it should be Wayland, because we want Wayland's in our town somewhere, and he just only makes it to the armory every now and again because he's a really busy lad. That's the thought, anyway. I accidentally refreshed my SR depot last night thinking I was buying the card crate. And I guess you actually forgot. You actually didn't buy the card crate either. That is an oof. That is an oof. What have we got here? Strange enough, this is kind of strange. The ranged crate here is not very good for me in SR depot. But in here, it is. Because of beta, mainly. And then Axel in my other region. But then in SR depot, the melee one's good because of Lou. It's a funny old game, innit? It's a funny old game. Okay, what are we doing? Doing SR. Let me catch up with your comments. Same as for Arrow, 20 AP and with 1535 for Pam. She's got 76 AP. She's going to have 70% after turn 1. You're going to have to get 30% from elsewhere. I don't think it's going to be really that much point having a 20% to self weapon. They do have options for that. Taunt and confuse on attack and defense. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. They exist in the game, so they could do limited time crafting. It would make the whales spend. They just need to make it so it's balanced for all traits. It's hard to do, but balanced for all traits. That sounds much better. No Earl? This sounds good to me. Let it be the trader. Yeah, it could be. I don't think he's an armorer. That's the thing. I don't think he's an armorer, and it would have to play into that way. You're still crafting it, right? You're thinking about a tradesman. That could be cool. They brought that actually into No Man's Land recently, and that's actually been really kind of cool. You get 3 new tradesmen every day, and you can trade with them stuff you already have for other things you want. It's really nice. Isn't Nick an armorer as well? I'm not sure. Just put the trader in that part. Everyone already hates him anyways. What? The trader. Yeah, I get you. Yeah. Why did the trader not give me good things? I thought he had plus 50% to everything. Could be Carl. He does blacksmithing. There we go. I mean, it's the traveling one though, so Carl would be with us. It'd have to be either a new character just made, or maybe an RTS character. I'm not sure if there's an RTS character. I mean, it could be Wayland. I mean, it's not that big a deal. What characters are worth using rings on versus not worth? Generally, it's better to put rings on your attacking characters first because you play with that team a lot. and getting the best out of your attack team is the best. And so that means people who do damage, like support characters, not so much. Like Arav, Priya, Princess, basically anyone who does damage. Traveling armorer. Hashtag. What's up, Dimitri? Welcome to the stream. Am I not healing anybody? Like, has he got an attached weapon? He does. The autofill is just like replaces his weapon. And then I much prefer his base weapon. It's annoying. What's up, Jeremy? Hope everyone's I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. No complaints. My food should be turning up like right now. Should be a knock at the door any second. Just gotta keep my ear open. Just keep the old ear open. Has he done it again? Yeah. Yippers. Yeah, what's up, Davids? I'm doing alright, thanks. Trips. Now that would be nice to be able to trade out items. Yeah, I could maybe show how they do it in that game in a future video. But you do trade at a loss a lot of the time. Like, you're basically like, you only have a 10% loss. So it's not too bad. So like, I trade in my cards for my my assault characters, just my general assault survivor characters for, let's say, shooter characters, and I trade in 50 of my cards for 45 of the trade. But what I get from the loss, this is a really cool idea. I get 5 black market tokens as a sort of like loss of trade, and my black market tokens go towards a total, which then I can use to claim stuff as well. So even though I lose in the individual trade, the loss goes towards. I mean, it's actually a really cool system that you brought in now. It would totally be Akira. He's what on the road with Brutus and a Scotsman. Could be. Could be. Could be. What's up, Cygnus, man? Nice surprise stream. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to. I actually had 2 pieces of content planned for today, but I don't know what happened. Sometimes I just nothing clicks, you know? I could just be looking at my computer screen for hours like, why cannot make video? Knock. Any second, honestly. Oh, and I have KFC. Slightly jealous, maybe, but I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. Destroy All Humans is a really fun game. I've heard of it. Where is our town base? Because it could be an armorer from the kingdom or Oceanside. Just a thought. I think our town is. I could be wrong. I think our town's the governor's town. Someone will have to confirm. I mean, it's got the walls like it's Alexandria, but it's kind of a bit more in the city. I don't know if this is actually one of the towns from the actual comics or anything, because this is pretty much in the middle of the city. But I think it's more likely to be the governor's one. What's it called? Woodbury? We aren't Woodbury. Okay. I guess putting a bus in the front of the gate is pretty smart anyway. Everyone does it. They did it in what did they do that in? Mad Max. They did that in Mad Max. The town looks like I think Woodbury's a little bit more closed off. That looks like in the middle of the city. Doesn't seem like the smartest place to be. Quite a built-up area anyway. I don't have time to watch your stream now because I have examination today, so just hit say. No worries, Davids. Best of luck. Woodbury. It's the deep south. Woodbury. It's like library. I think that was in Scrubs, right? Library. Your face is red like a strawberry. Oh my god. I honestly, I really like the janitor character in Scrubs. It's such a good character, man. It's like a weird amalgamation. What's it? Amalgamation of all the different towns. Oh yeah, it does seem that way. It does seem that way. Like the walls instantly remind me of Alexandria. Then I get like a little bit of Kingdom feels. The only one I don't... I mean, I guess I do kind of get Hilltop feels with the Town Hall. It makes me feel like... it's, yeah, I think you're on point. Where it's just like... It's basically they're trying to give you your own town that has nothing to do with the other towns, but also includes things you're familiar with. It's kind of cool. I like the idea. It's reasonable. How are you guys doing on SR? I'm mainly just doing it because I want to... you're going to attack the trader. It's like... Didn't even flinch, mate. I'm mainly doing it because of the snowballs. I think it's worth picking up snowballs. I want to get Governor done, and I don't think that's going to be a problem. But I really, really want to get as much afterwards as well. I don't see the prison note. True. We'll have to have a relook and see if there's something that's like that. I'm just doing it for the snowballs and XP. Oh yeah, XP2. XP2. Actually, I thought it was Woodbury. In story mode, didn't your team join the governor? Then go kill the... Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it is. But, again, you could have just left them out afterwards. Because governor turns up at your gates. I'm pretty sure governor turns up at your gates. If you look at the world map, it is Woodbury. World map. I don't think this is us. This is... I think this is actually Woodbury. This makes more sense, look, because it's a bit more... Yeah. Woodbury Gates. That makes sense. I don't think this is us. Because this is like... You can see the trees behind. This is how I kind of saw Woodbury being like. When you look at this... We're like in the middle of a city. This is where you wouldn't want to be, man. This is where you wouldn't want to be. Seems kind of dangerous. But you're right, there's not anything like too prison-esque in terms of making us feel that way. The game is the prison. We're all trapped in it. Oh, damn. Got a philosopher in chat. But other pieces of the other communities are very, very possible. I'm near the end of elite level. I think I'm in gold now. I think I've gone all the way through this. I like Minecraft. I think I've never played it. I've seen it enough, but I've never played it. Fairly certain I've never played it. Right now I'm just sitting here like, wait, this is the place that cancelled before. If they've cancelled again, I'm gonna actually be mad. No. They're just late by 10 minutes. Not much else to do whilst I'm locked down. SR baby. Man, it's only a week to like, or 10 days till Christmas. It's crazy. It's gonna be 2021 soon. This last month has gone by real quick. Like, well, since September, honestly. September to now has gone real quick. What's up, Shrements? Anyone watched the Walking Dead holiday special? I have not. I got a platinum defense set reflect damage. Is that better than a health set reflect damage? It depends on what character you're gonna put on. They're both decent. Both are good. It's better than attack and crit, that's for sure. I'm glad it wasn't required to be watched because I didn't watch it. Any thoughts about Callie? I made a first look video about her and a guide. I think she's pretty strong. I wouldn't pull for her right now though, just because you've got better odds of getting Dwight. The holiday recruits well is definitely the will to be pulling on. Definitely. Definitely. I didn't save my SR pool, my SC pool for today, guys, because I actually didn't think I was going to be streaming today. I feel like Trauma and Exhaust are going to be the next thing. I think they're the thing now. They're the thing now. Definitely the thing right now. Especially if you're punching up. You know, if you're punching up, definitely. Oh, there we go. Knock at the door. I'll be right back. Bick. Did anyone get killed? No. Have you had a sneak peek of this week's promo yet? Yeah. Looking forward to it. The info should come out tomorrow. Did I 40 pull for Dwight and got nothing of note? At least I got enough cards for his 5-star. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I mean, I still have the thought of if much the odds have increased, you gotta really do 100 to give yourself a good chance. The amount of people I've seen get like something amazing in the last 10 of 100 is nuts. Trauma is very OP. I don't think it's OP, it's really slow. Trauma is actually kind of slow to get going. I think you could potentially just, this is kind of random, but you could potentially see some people just stop using resist mods just to see if potentially they can avoid trauma issues in the future. Or just use trauma resist and that's it. You know? And then at least they won't have things like cleanse being an issue. I could see that being a random tactic by some people. Because Trauma's a really good way to deal with Marge teams, for sure. I got S-Class Marcus from a one pool on the holiday wheel. Congrats, congrats. I got S-Class Marcus as well. Can't really think of how I'm going to use him, if I'm going to use him at all. I use my Alpha with the Halloween Axe to kill traders. Yeah. Yeah. I use my Mateo as well with that Halloween Axe. Works a charm. Do you think the meta will change soon? I don't know, man. I don't know. I've got no idea. Nobody knows, really. I mean, Marge isn't too old. I mean, now got Jesus as well. I think this is more likely to be cemented first. So I think we'll see some more characters come out that'll work with those guys. Most likely. Fill gaps, you know? Anything where you're like, this problem has this as a... this team has this as a problem. And then a character comes out to fill that gap. I have trouble with it. Willie is off when it becomes an auto battle, and I haven't got a decent idea of who to use. What you mean, the Grim Axe? I think it works well on Mateo. You're doing like a basic attack first turn with it, and then you do his infection and Wangfar's heal reduction turn 2. And things pop off. I take Jesus as well. If you check my last war stream, guys, I used the team there. I'm probably going to make a little video about that team because it is a pretty nice team. Marcus with Alpha Beta Rick is insane power. Yeah, sounds pretty good. And I guess you could take Princess in there as well for the normalize. So now I have Nick, but I have lots of trauma dealers. Just not lucky with it. Nick is interesting. I did pick him up as a 6-star or a 5-star. I think the trauma is anything it would really add, but yeah, it can be hard. It can be hard to get trauma to really get going. That's an auto team, you know. You get trauma on and just hit auto and just watch things start to proc. I was thinking about that actually, and think I won't actually level her active. You mean Marge, yeah? Marcus, yeah, sorry, I read that one. Just hit level 110, got me 1,200 coins. I kind of want to do this. But it's about dedicating the time to it. Like, if I spend 3 hours doing that, you know, getting myself up levels, I'm not spending 3 hours like doing videos. Generally speaking, with artists, I play the game like 10 minutes here and there. The only time I really play it for long instances is when I stream. But my game's generally always open. I'm not gonna lie, my game's just sitting here open all the time. Holiday Wheel is good, getting S-Class from 100 pulls. I mean, you can. You've got a good chance of getting an S-Class from 100 pulls, and there's no guarantee. I run Princess or Brutus, depends on... just depends on who you're feeling. I think probably Princess is better, right? Because you can normalize 3 people for longer as well. If you impair Willy so he can't rush, he will cleanse your team instead of using his active skill. Huh? He'll cleanse instead of rushing. Yeah, that's what he's meant to do, right? Willy seems more skillful, like playing with him manually is better. Initially, I saw him as a great counter to a Tanya team. Yeah, but Trauma and Exhaust aren't really manual play. You want to win quick still. You still want to win quick. What's up, country? He's good on trader teams if you can land Trauma. Yeah. Get that 7k Trauma, or 5k Trauma, sorry, his first turn. We have the Grim Axe and the, and Jesus. I use Jesus on an attack team. Haven't even really started eating my food yet, guys. I'm just trying to dish it up at the moment. It's just like, it's so sticky. I've got jerk chicken and macaroni and cheese. It's just like everything's sticking around. Macaroni and cheese has got loads of cheese. You're 1,000 cards away from the S-Class, nice. I have actually got Trauma Resist on my trader now. Do you have any tips and tricks for players who play the game for a week or 2 or less? I mean, like, you've only played the game for a week or 2. Just focus on your individual level. That's what I would say. Focus on your individual level. Try and spend your energy every day. Your world energy. Do daily SR. The free one, and just don't have to go too over the top on the game, but just try and level up yourself as much as possible. When I level up, I will have enough coins for another temple. Can't decide whether to pull again for Dwight or wait. What, have you got anything for Dwight already? Gov with tier 4 splash weapon and Gov tier 4 with splash weapon installed, no doubt. He can proc his specialist skill and his weapon at the same time, right? Why is your YouTube channel name Lockdown? It is a special name. It's just the name I used in the game, so I called my channel Lockdown. My YouTube channel was from a few years ago as well. Beginners should always be building a town and doing the day. Yeah, basically just keep building stuff, keep spending your energy. Just get as much as the easy stuff out of the way. pretty much. Right now, as a new player, though, you have a lot of access to things that I just didn't have. Now, you're going to be getting, like, hundreds of basic tokens from your Battle Pass progress. I didn't really think about this, but, like, the Battle Pass is really good for brand new players. Have I got... oh, die. That was talking too quick after having a drink. Yeah, I've got Norbert. She's not really leveled up. I've maxed out her weapon only. I only got about 200 cards. It's debatable. It's debatable. Dwight is good, though. Christmas promos are generally always pretty decent. What clan am I in? I mean, if you've only been playing for a couple of weeks, you're not going to be strong enough to join my team. Let me show you my Nor. My Nor is here. My Nor's only tier 2. I need to upgrade her. I just haven't bothered opening the crates to do it. But I maxed her weapon. Pretty happy with her weapon. Didn't get huge bonus, but I got the crits where I needed it. So I'm really happy with her weapon. There's a new tier in arenas. What? I wonder why they did that. Because didn't it used to be 10? Didn't it used to be 10 for 7? Now it's 8 for 7. So now you just lose 1 rather than 3. It's still better to do individual attacks, though. This is the weird thing, right? It's still better to do individual attacks. Just because... Actually, there's 2 ways you can look at this. If you want to come high in arenas, but not get individual trophies to, like, come high in leagues, you do times... but it says it wrong. It says times 1. This says times 4. When it's... Wait. Oh, no, you lose a lot here. You're still losing a lot. This is 12 for 8 instead of 10 for 7. Yeah, you still lose too much. But yeah, if you want to come high in arenas but not in leagues, you can do the multipliers. But if you want to do both, it's better to do single tickets always. Unless you've got a really shallow roster. It's really, yeah, if your roster's not deep enough. I mean, yeah, true enough. But I think there's like... You only need like 2 or 3 key characters. I rotate 5 stars into my arena team a lot of the time. Is Dwight decent as a 6-star? For the defense down, yes. For the single target nuke, not so much. Marge is the only toon in the game you can't disarm. You can't disarm Marge? I mean, you can, but it doesn't do anything because what she's already done has already happened. So Marge just doesn't have a third slot and after the first turn. So you can disarm her, but yeah. What's up, Michael? Thanks for tuning in. Hope your Tuesday's going alright. When will you be able to get Argus? Is he still promo? He'll probably come back in the new year. In January. I think Argus is most likely going to be a character they put out to free-to-play quicker than others, because I don't think he's like top level. And again, it's a character that's kind of slow, and he counters Jesus a little bit, so it's a character they might want to put out a little bit. Yeah, but you do run out of leaders and key pieces around the 5th entry. AP weapons are the same. Disarm doesn't affect them after turn 1. I noticed that disarm doesn't proc on her because her weapon works before. Weird mechanic. Yeah, she just... I mean, it should just proc. It just... Maybe because she just... It's sort of like normalized. You can't normalize a leader, for instance, right? So maybe it sees it like that. I don't know what Marge's leader skill is. Sorry, her weapon is. I know it's the Guardian Shields. Oh, she does stun resistance as well, right? She does 100% stun resistance to all teammates for 2 turns. Yeah, that's the one. I sure wish that. I think he's one of the characters that they will give out at, like, sooner rather than later. Kind of like what we see with May. May's come out real quick to free to play, or like accessibility, should I say? Not free to play, but accessibility. Earl always messing up people with weapons. Yeah. Then messing up weapons, man. Name a more iconic duo. That's the whole thing. Like her ability is disabled, yeah. I mean, she just doesn't have a third slot after that initial turn. And that's the thing. Let's go. Locke, is my team good? My team is... I mean, it's probably not going to be, because you're brand new. But Glenn RTS 3, I have no idea who that even is. I also use the Governor... and Tyrese and Yumiko and Alicia is S1. There's no S-class characters there, from what I can see. And RTS stands for Road to Survival. It's a good job you told me that. It's a good job you told me that, but I would have been in trouble. We're burning. This is the only thing about alert characters now. Look at this, like... my best ones don't do any damage. It's just doing nothing. Just attack her. Hit her. There you go. Just wait until you get some S-class characters. I'd go for Erin in War. Join a faction. I think you only have to war once, and you can get an S-class Erin, and she'll be great for you. She's a good character. Kenny plus any boat equals best combat ever. I mean, that became the iconic duo. I think Earl's always been bad at making weapons. It's just super weird to see because it never happens like that. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. But have you ever tried to disarm someone who doesn't have a third slot special? Like... these have probably all got third slots. My characters... I think they're going to be disarmed. Like, someone who's got like a 30% HP weapon on their third slot. You won't be able to disarm that. Does it just not proc? What does it say? Immune or resist or what? Does it just not happen? opinion on Scotsman. Make him really offensive. Check out my first look video. That was my idea. Every single Scotsman I've come up against has been made defensive. Basically useless. Make him so glass cannon like he would die from a couple of basic attacks. Because he'll give AP to everyone because of his specialist skill, which is really good for you. Or he's going to be doing so much damage on his first turn command rush. I've never seen anyone really mod him correctly. I want to mod him basically like, I don't know, Priya, you know, like all out attack. I went for Mr. Luke cards instead of Governor. Mistake! Mistake. Replace Earl with Wayland. Comment readers know how amazing he is. Yeah, even if we didn't, we want to replace him anyway. Thing is, technically, she has a third slot visually. I don't think she does. She doesn't have anything that is proc-based. That's the only things you can disarm. Are things that happen when being hit or happen when attacking. Those are the only things you can disarm. So, like, people who have, like, extra 30% defense when attacking someone with X amount of HP, you can disarm that. People have, like, stun on defense, you can disarm that. Stun on attack, you disarm that. Anything else which doesn't proc based on attacking or defending, you cannot disarm. Okay, country. I just keep grinding. Just try and get some S-class characters. Wayland is the man who created all the spears for the hilltop. Just a couple of spears. Just a couple. Okay. Okay, I am big. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just a couple is an understatement. True, and Marge is the only one providing that. Yep. But there are other characters that do like have no on attack or on defense stuff. Maybe not on their base weapons. I mean, the majority of people do. And that's what Disarm's all about. It was trying to get through windowless teams. That's why it was invented, effectively. Do you have any tips on how to get rosters? Play the game. Keep playing the game. Make sure you smash that like button. Almost at 50. Oh, yeah. Thank you very much for that, Jeremy. Appreciate it. Was very confused when I saw. So yeah, it's interesting. I've not seen it. I've not noticed it. Who's better in your opinion, Beta or Michonne? I'm close to both, just to ensure to prioritize. Michonne's great if you are having particular issues with Jackie teams and you do not have Magna. I did do a little video to break down the Battle Pass characters. I think Beta and May offer exactly the same power. Beta's just a little bit more powerful in terms of, you know, damage output. And obviously the issue between them both right now is Beta's a bit more meta. We're seeing a lot of Jesus teams pop up, which is going to have a lot of alert characters on defense. Whereas May, I mean, we do get a couple of tough characters, but it's not. We all seem to get more. We all seem to get more alert characters. So Beta's going to be so good. Was Wayland in the comics? I thought he was an RTS character. I think he's legit. I think he's legit. He did come quite late though. Oops, we got confused. Look, watch Brutus just one shot Arav. Oh, I can feel it. I felt it. We're gonna do this. Can't hurt me no more. He's not got a weapon, has he? Oof. Are we hilltop? No. No. Just test it on stream. Has one of you... I mean, I've got Marge. I can test it in a second. Leo Scotsman for defense team. Not sure who to go for. Both are good. Yeah, both. I mean, Lee's good if you've got a lot of other specialists. Lee's particularly good if you've got a lot of, especially like Payback, Outlast, especially Payback, really. Well, Payback and what's the other one? Bide. Just because, yeah, it can be very frustrating to get through those teams. Okay, let's get rid of this team right here. And I'm probably going to obliterate her. That is the problem. That is the problem. I can just attack with a team of disarms that are not alpha, maybe. So we can go for you. And we'll give him the crit weapons. Everyone gets a bit of crit. Let's give everyone crit. Okay, did I just replace the set? No, I didn't. Good. I made it my friendly defense. Good. I'll give you a Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. Okay. So she gets her shield. Yeah, nothing happens. Because she just doesn't have a third slot that works that way. This cat... let's read the specialist skill properly. I think I've got a stat weapon. I can put another character on my team with her. You can see. I think I'm going to have a stat weapon. I think I've got... I want to say I've got a fast stat weapon. Oh no. Actually, this might be a stat weapon. No, that's a when being attacked. See, that won't work. I think this is another one you can't disarm. No, that's when attacking. My bad. Okay, let's put a stat weapon in her hands. I think I've just got a pure stat weapon on. Here we go, pure stat. All right. Nothing on attack or on defense here. What are we reading? We're reading disarm first. Just have a little read. It's the second bar. When this character performs a critical attack on an enemy, the enemy will be disarmed for 2 turns. Disarmed characters lose any slot 3 special effects granted by their weapons. Like, it's actual proper special effects. But it's, I think this is the under described thing. Nope. This character will never trigger a special or epic effect, epic weapon effect that activates when an enemy character is defending. That's the best part about disarm, honestly. As much as disarming them is great, that is the best part. I want to do it with that team. So I don't think I'll be able to disarm her either. See? No disarm. She just doesn't have a third slot. It's just HP. So you just can't disarm them when you crit. Just nothing's going to happen. Happen with her as well? Nothing. Doesn't say anything because there's nothing to disarm. That's the issue. That's the issue. We are halfway through Elite. Governor work on an attack team. Yeah, he's an attack character. 100%. Just got 300 teddy bears from the bag. Hopefully it's not too late. Wait, which one's teddy bears? Isn't that the energy? Hopefully you're good. I'm not sure how long's left on that event. Like, my 400 still lasted me till now. It's hard to get through it. You might have to do the easy one as well. Country, if you want to go on my Discord, that's the best place to ask these questions. My stream is not really going to be good for talking about individual characters like that. But generally speaking, anyone who's a 4-star, don't worry about them long term. Anyone who's a 5-star, don't worry about them long term. The 5 stars with the gold stars at the end, or gold eagles, as like a 6-star. Those are the ones you need to hold on to. Potentially. Potentially. And you want to try and go towards Priya and Princess cards mainly. Oh, I see you, Reflect. I see you. What's up, Richards? Pleasant. Yeah, it's a pleasant surprise. Today, I don't normally stream, but it is going to be a little bonus. A little bitty bonus. TWD offers used to be good. What happened to them? It's just massive hit and miss. We've got someone in chat, Noah, who randomly got like 40k coins on a TWD offer recently. Me personally, I've maybe got like 4 or 5 coins, 4 or 5k coins multiple times. The best I ever got was like 12k, I think, from a Final Fantasy offer. But yeah, you can just get lucky. What is the best team you can make? What, just out of every character in the game? That kind of changes on a regular basis. The Santa beards are farmable. Yep. Yep, yep. 9 days left. Okay, you're good. You should be good. Managed to get all 6 card boxes from Frozen Past. Who would you prioritize? I think I went with Lee. Because he was one of the ones I was working towards. Can't get him in the dailies. Yeah, I think I went with Lee. Link to my Discord is in the description of on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put Priya's weapon back in. Hopefully Earl will hit that RPG with his hammer and boom. No more Earl. Wishful think. That's one way of doing it. We're so close to 50 likes on the stream, guys. Thank you very much for hitting the like button today. Appreciate. Just got Lee looking to make my defense even more annoying and slow. Payback has to go with Lee, basically. Like, Shiva actually gets good if you've got a Lee, because you can use her with Lee. Shiva by herself, not so much. all I get from TWD RTS surveys, which take a long time to complete. I've never done the surveys. I only have ever done install the game and start the game to get like 30 coins, 40 coins, 50 coins. I don't do that too much nowadays. The daily videos, of course, not part of the like offers section, just the daily videos. And then the ones where it's like download the game and get to like level 5 on your base or upgraded like this character to level 10 or something. Those are the only ones I've ever done. I have actually done like make your first purchase in a game, just because it was like you could do like a 99 cents or $2 purchase and get like $40 worth of coins in RTS. Those are a little risky though, because sometimes you can spend the money and it just like doesn't register that you've done it, and you have to chase TWD massively. I can show you my offers, which I've got. You can sort of see what I'm getting. But like a lot of them, I may get a lot of coins from them, but some of them are just ridiculous what they're asking you to do. Like the ones where it's the casino games, those are terrible. Get to level 50 in, you know, Casino Royale or whatever. You can get to level 10 or 15 really easily, then it just takes either forever or you just run out of money and you have to use the daily money, and yeah, they're not good. So yeah, these are my offers. I generally don't do offers outside of the doubles as well. So you see, I'm not really getting anything that's super high coins other than these casino games, and I just avoid the casino ones. Like what we're looking at, we've got 3 casino games in a row there. Awesome. I've tried this Clone Evolution one. Just don't get it, and then again more casino ones. More casino ones, more casino ones. The CSR racing. I've done once before. And again, more damn casino ones. So those are the sort of offers I can get. But then sometimes you get the odd good one. Sometimes you get the odd good one. But generally you find out about good rewards because people just tell you. You know, they'll be like, oh, like that's how I found out about the Final Fantasy one, because everyone was talking about it. Checked it out. Got 12,000 coins or whatever it was. This is over a year ago now. But every now and again an offer pops up. I'm just not going to do any TWD offers until the next ×2. I might get another really nice offer then. Yep, pretty much. Just do the daily videos. That's like 3,000 coins a month. It's quite a decent amount of coins. I was planning Marge, Jesus, Lee, Tanya, and Rick, or Akira. You give me a reason to pick up Shiva, as I thought she was pretty worthless for me. I mean, she is, unless you've got Lee. Like, Lee only protects your commands there. Jesus and Marge, Lee does nothing for. I'm not sure if they could, like, it could be a way to cheese it though. If you only have 3 specialists, does it always go to those 3 specialists? That could be something worth finding out. TWD offers on iOS suck compared to yours. I mean, my ones aren't that great. Is there a max on the daily videos? You can get between 30 and 50. I generally max out about 35, 40. What's up, Bayaku? I'm doing alright. Thank you very much for asking. I'm doing good. Hope everything's good to you. Oh, look at the XP now, getting 8k. 8k a stage. Beautiful thing. Got a ton of coins from a casino one. I've never had much luck with the casino ones. Not much luck. The best ones I've had are like the ones where you have to build a base and get your like town hall effectively to like level 10. Those are the ones that have been most effective for me. historically. I was thinking more than minus 75% attack. Rolling Kali. Yeah, Kali is another character you can protect. It's good. Pretty multi-trait team though. Just got Jesus in there for the active. Jesus is so powerful, man. It's nuts. Would you buy the eggnog? I probably will, but I'm going to have to wait till closer to the end of the month when I get paid by YouTube. I think it's pretty good. 20,000 armory tokens is very nice. And the cars on top, extra like all the trainers. It's obviously not as good as Battle Pass, but I think it's still good. What do you guys think? I mean, I did make a video about it yesterday. I do think it is good. I think people need, yeah, I mean, I agree. Battle Pass is like, yeah, the Battle Pass is by itself. I'll buy it too. I want elite cards. Makes sense. You can get slightly more elite cards, right? You can get an extra like, is it 2,250? If that's the case, you'll never want to buy anything. It's just nuts. I mean, yeah, to be honest, yeah. It's funny because I've talked about this before. I played No Man's Land, and I actually probably spend slightly more in No Man's Land on a monthly basis. I definitely buy more things on more occurrences in No Man's Land because they have much nicer, smaller offers. Like, they might have like a $6.99 offer or a $9.99 offer. I never really go over £10. But I always think I'm getting something good out of it. Whereas in RTS, and I can even show you, like if I loaded up my No Man's Land account, I could show you what I bought 2 months ago. Because it isn't destroyed. Whereas the small offers in RTS, like, it's trainers, it's consumables. Whereas in No Man's Land, you can buy a weapon for £10. And the weapons are legit, you know? They've never really sold a weapon straight up just for £10 in this game. They've always done RNG or, yeah. I think they should try and maybe do like on the first 2 or 3 days of the month, just a really worthwhile offer for everybody. That's like $10. And then you can get $10 out of mild spenders every month. You know? Seems reasonable. Like that. Remember the one in Cyber Week where you could get armory tokens, and it just was a really good offer. It was a really good offer for armory tokens, blow torches. I think varnish. It had. It did have an RNG crate in there for weapons, but everything in there was usable. So it was like, it was just a bonus. I saw it as a bonus rather than the main thing. What's up, Cheesy Cheese? I just need to do more like that, I think. Have we made it to Legendary yet? Are we getting there? I'm a sucker for $4.99 offers that have value. Exactly. Exactly. I'd sooner buy 5 or 10 offers over the course of a month that are $5 each or £5 each than one offer that's 50. Even if it had exactly the same amount of stuff in it combined, it just seems much less of an outlay if I can do it in bits. And then maybe one month I could be like, I can only get 4. Next month I can be like, I can get 8. Like for me personally, it really depends on what time of the month they would drop it as well. Like sometimes in a month I've got no money. Like this eggnog thing is dropping at a really bad time for me personally. I've got no money. I think a lot of people are probably in the same position where they're spending all their money on Christmas gifts if they've got money at all. I get paid at the end of the month. This might not last until the end of the month, you know. Anything with a lot of trainers, I'm always a sucker for. I mean, I don't like buying things that are consumables. I like to be able to see what I bought like 6 months ago still. I know that sounds ridiculous to a certain extent, but... Popping into... Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hitting up the likes, Perry. Yeah, exactly. Hey. Man on the moon thinking he's the Fonz. Hey! Got to level up somehow. I mean, yeah, I think the battle pass is really good for leveling up. You get a lot of basic tokens. Oh, we're into legendary. Nice. Like, it is really good. Get a lot of not legendary tokens. We get a lot of basic tokens, and obviously you can get loads of 3 stars and above from basic tokens, which is pretty legit. Pretty legit. I'm a pure free-to-play player. I do it right on my own. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you're doing it for like from a moral standpoint, but no one's a pure free-to-play player. No one in the game. Even if you've never put any money into the game, you will generally, always speaking, benefit from spending. You just won't have spent yourself. Like if someone else in your faction spends and you benefit from it, you know, if you're coming higher in war because there's one guy who's like legit in your faction getting 600k points, but he's bought a lot of his roster. I mean, you're benefiting from that. I'm only messing, Moon, if that little face was about the funds thing. Changing the subject a bit. Any idea when we're going to release the S-Class Marlon tier up? They did do a roadmap to redo Marlon. They did do a roadmap. In that case, yes, but my account personally, no. Yeah. But that's what I mean. I think buying the battle pass, the equivalency, like, let's be honest, you probably spend $15, $20 in a 2.5 month period on something that just is useless to you, right? IRL. I know I do. And I actually just randomly bought the day before yesterday. I've got it right next to me. It's still boxed. It's still boxed. I got a delivery from Amazon. I randomly bought binders for comic books that I've got that I wanted to just put in binders. Didn't really need to buy them. I just wanted it to look nice. And that cost me like $30 to buy that. Two 40 I can't remember, like 40 sleeve binders. I just wanted it to look nice. Didn't have to buy that. And then there's obviously food and drink. I've talked about it myself. I could just not have KFC once extra time in a month, and then I've got a battle pass basically. Like, takeaway food's so expensive. I don't know what it's like in America, but here it's just nuts. I can get 3 battle passes nearly for one, like, family meal. The minimum order in London to get food delivered to you is more than a battle pass. Like, they will not deliver to you unless you spend like 18, 20 pounds in London. And that's more than what a battle pass costs. When was that roadmap? I never remember that. I heard there was like Marlon bags or something. It was a couple of months ago. It might have been like June. It might have been a little while ago. They definitely need to add something in the game where you can... Yeah, I agree though. I agree. I remember that roadmap, but I think it rewarded only one neckerchief. I cannot remember. I managed to get enough for him during the entire event, so... One of my regions I lucked out in and had the bug. And the other region I had to grind for it. I think Scopely makes the most money out of the battle pass. I bet they regret for not bringing it out earlier. I think, this is my personal opinion, right? I think that the battle pass has probably helped the community more than people realize. Scopely as a company, like, kind of have to make money. And they did it in such, I'm going to be honest, not very fun ways for the community. Oh, damn, Richard.
Sounds good.
It's a goal! Thank you very much, Richard. Hit me up with $20 super chat, man. Thank you so much, man. Boom. 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 That is a battle pass right there. That is a battle pass right there. I won't see this money for like 2 months, but it's a battle pass. That'll be the next one. Thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate that, man. Everyone needs a grass. Oh my. Where was I? Yeah, I talked about this. I had a phone call with Scopely in the 6-star era, right? And one of the questions they talked about with me, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to disclose this stuff. They didn't say you couldn't. I think they said I couldn't, like, I couldn't make any content on it. But it's just a general disclose in terms of, like, what I thought the biggest issue with the game was, is that, because they asked me some questions like, where do I, because I represent a community more than anything as well. And I said, the fact that a lot of the game leans towards one element thing, you know, as in PvP, that's where a lot of the money side of stuff is, and that's where a lot of the frustration is. It's all around the same area of the game is where every part of the game has a problem. And it's about like power differential between free to play and pay to win, you know, that sort of thing. We don't have any real other parts of the game that you'd want to pay for. Whereas in other games, let's say Raid Shadow Legends is a really good one because it's making a lot of money. They have a part of the game that is completely solo. You do it with your faction, but it's like non-PvP, and it's one of the most important parts of the game. People buy characters to do better in it, you know? I think we need... I've talked about this forever. We need better PvE. Need other things to do. And I think the Battle Pass just gave Scopely money where they didn't need to make these ridiculous S classes too often. As much as they have still got really high power, they're not absolutely ridiculous, you know? And some of the free-to-play characters, I mean, the most problematic character right now, in my opinion, is a free-to-play character, which is Jesus. So, yeah. Swings and roundabouts. I think the Battle Pass has helped a lot, though, because they're making money in a place of the game where they weren't before. It's still power, but it's just value. But yeah, like you say, I'm extremely surprised I didn't bring it out earlier. Look at that. I know, right? I know. Massively appreciated, Richard. And I can actually see that your picture is now Bane. My eyes are that bad. But now I can see it's Bane. That is Bane, right? I think it's Bane. That's Bane enough for me, at least. I'm actually going to finish SR. Finish SR. They could have gotten hundreds of thousands of dollars if they sold Jesus. I don't know. It's questionable. I think putting a lot of power into free-to-play is good. I think it's good. What's up, GB, man? How's it going, GB? Yes, from the Dark Knight Returns. Is that a picture? Is that when he's in the stadium? I can't remember when he's like looking down. Oh, it's part of. Oh, okay, I see. Interesting. That's interesting. It's actually pretty cool. That'd be a cool mask to wear. I've seen. Yeah, oh, rises. That's the right returns. I've seen people do masks, right? I mean, I guess you guys have seen this as well, but they get them made, and it's a mask of their own face. But because the mask is a different size than their own face, it looks like they got a massive jaw, and it looks hilarious. I love it. I love it. My mask looks like a Scorpion or Sub-Zero mask. It's got the plastic filter over the top after the mask as well. Makes me feel like I'm in Mortal Kombat. Who's your most enjoyable S class you own? I've got a few now. There are some really nice characters. Alpha. Basically, it's attack team characters. 95% of people are going to say attack team characters. But yeah, Alpha, Priya, Brutus. Like, basically that team you just saw there was really good. Offensive characters are always fun. Strangely enough, I actually like weapons as well. I don't think it's actually that strange. I think a lot of people do. Like, weapons that change how characters work. Awesome. I'm surprised The Last of Us 2 didn't win Best Racing Game because you technically race horses in the game. Okay. Okay, I think it would have to be a self-defining racing game, right? Dylan. Finish him. Humiliation. Oh wait, is Humiliation Mortal Kombat? The other game I actually liked this game more when I was younger. It died though. This game properly died. Like, some of you may not even heard of it. It's called Killer Instinct. Do you remember Killer Instinct? That game was... I actually preferred the narrator in Killer Instinct because he would say how many times you hit, and it would be like ultra combo, but then it would be just like ultra. Oh, it's so good. It was so good. Killer Instinct was and I can't remember the character's name, like Glacial or Glacier or. but it lost the race. Like there was a big race between Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Killer Instinct were the main three, and Killer Instinct unfortunately was just the one that couldn't be the competitor anymore. It died off. It was really sad. Jonathan Molina, no español, nada español. Ah, man, I used to love that. Just the like the finishing moves that you did. Bloody Raw. Was that a game? Was that actually a game? Clay Fighter was the ridiculous 4th place one. I actually played this game once on a handheld device. I think it was called a Neo Geo. I'm not 100% sure. Was it called a Neo Geo? And it had like Street Fighter characters. It had Mortal Kombat fighters. It had loads of different game, like different characters in this beat 'em up game in it. It was the best beat 'em up game I'd ever played. Because it just had so many different characters in it. You build meter, and when you hit like 3 times, you can transform into beast mode. Okay. Okay. Bloody Raw. I have to check it out. Cinder, yeah. The one that I liked was the one that I think it was Glacial or it was the one that was the ice dude. It was the ice dude. Well, Marlon cards come back. I don't know, man. I've got an idea for past event characters. I need to flow it out there. Hearing that sometime next year, the first 3 Mass Effect games will be remastered. I have heard that there's going to be a new Mass Effect game. I love the first Clay Fighter for SNES. I believe I still have it. And how could we forget about Shaq Fu? Shaq Fu. Too many wonky mechanics. Am I the only one who remembers Neo Geo as a handheld device, like that tried to compete with like Sega and Nintendo, and just I think it flopped insta, unfortunately, but it was really good. Mana requires special items to tier up, so to bring back cars, they need to bring back. Yeah, indeed. I remember Neo Geo. My friend had one. It was actually legit. It was actually legit. Loved Mass Effect. Worst ending ever. I can't remember which Mass Effect it was. But I mean, there's a little bit of a spoiler here. I'm not going to say who or what, but there's a scene where you have to choose between saving 2 characters. Kind of like the Walking Dead game, the first episode. Well, yeah, I guess was it first episode? Well, the first season of the Walking Dead game, and I wasn't I thought like I can choose it. Like I had the same process. Like I chose Carly in the Walking. I was talking about this to my brother earlier. Actually, it's crazy. And I was like, the reason I chose Carly was because she had a gun in her handbag, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna save Carly, take the gun, shoot the zombies, and then we're gonna save Doug. Save Carly, Doug gets eaten. So I'm just like, and then we're just like, oh yeah, okay, let's run quick. On to the next scene. And I was just like, wait, what? No, it was kind of, oh damn, Doug's actually gone. And then I had the same thing happen in Mass Effect, where it was like, you could choose one of these 2 characters. Who are we going to save? So I'll choose this dude because he's closer. And once we saved him, we'll just go in the spaceship because we've got a spaceship, and we'll just go to the other side of the planet and pick up the girl in like legitimately 3 minutes time. Like, we would be able to save both, right? That's just my process, right? So I saved him, and it's like, it's been nice knowing you. And like the planet blows up. I'm just like, what? It's like, what? Oh man, I got tilted by this stuff. Do you think Michonne would be better if she gave 2 attacks of 600% damage? I mean, yeah, she means she'd be able to take out 2, but I prefer her single target because then she can confuse 2. Like, she's more likely to confuse 2 rather than 1. I chose Carly because, I mean, I think a lot of people might have done that the first time round. Especially as it was the first ever game that really gave you that, like, choose one of these 2 characters or not telling you. It should have told you, like, it should have said on the screen, you can only save 1 character, the other person's going to die. If it said that, I'll be like, but it didn't tell me that. It just said, make your choice. And I was just like, then I was calculating it. Ah, boy. Always the way. Trying to think too hard. I loved all the Mass Effects. I think in 3 there were like 7 different endings that you had to do for the Platinum Trophy. Hollywood doesn't know how to make video game movies at all. That great. I'm willing to give them a chance on this one though. If they mess up on Uncharted, I'm officially... Oh, you mean make movies from video games? Yeah, I think a lot of the time they pick up on a weird dynamic within the video game, and it's just like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense, sort of thing. It doesn't make sense at all, in my opinion. In the first Uncharted, Drake is... It could be set before the first one. That would be cool. See, I think if you do things that are set outside of the game, that's okay. Like, apparently they're going to be making a new Indiana Jones. Harrison Ford's going to be in it, but he's not going to be the main character. So they might be lining up a new, like, Indiana Jones. And it's a little bit different, obviously, because Indiana Jones has been a movie the whole time, but man, that's going to be different. Rampage was actually decent from such a basic game. Also loved Resident Evil movies. I didn't mind the Resident Evil movies. The first one I thought was pretty brutal. Especially the corridor scene was nuts. Jean-Claude and Kylie were awesome in the Street Fighter movie. See, that goes down as one of those movies that was just so cheesy and bad that it was actually good, you know? It didn't seem to take... I mean, it seemed to sort of take itself seriously, but not too much. Hey, we finished it. Finished! I'm just going to do that stage again. Just got to be careful of the damn reflex, because I think one of the Shivas has reflect on her. We finito. This one. It is a prequel. Yeah, that makes kind of sense. Kind of makes sense. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Which is, it's weird, right? Because a lot of the time when they make video games of movies, sometimes they can be really, really good. Like Super Nintendo games from the movies were like really basic, like left-right platform games. Like Batman on Super Nintendo was so good. It was so good, and it was the one with the penguin. Oh my god, that game was good. And obviously you had like GoldenEye. You obviously have some big failures as well, but game to movie doesn't seem to go as well a lot of the time. Doesn't seem to go as well. Okay, what position are we in now? 6th place. Who's going ham? I don't think any of the characters are good. I don't think any of the characters are good. Who's the great characters? Isn't it 2 characters I've got already? Yep. Unfortunate bubbly. Unfortunate bubbly. Let's see if we can claim some extra rewards. Did we get enough to claim some of them? Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Give me the green market. Snow bashing. We got 2. We got 1. And how many can we claim here? 3 or somewhat. 3 claims away from S-Class. I've been taking it quite easy. Pretty happy. Pretty happy. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's gone. Looking good. So how we're gonna get 10. I'm gonna get 900 snowballs just from login event. Pretty much. Man, I should easily hit 8k. I should easily hit 8k. Nice, I'm gonna get a ton of Andrea cards. Give me that Andrea. Gimme, gimme. Okay. Gimme, gimme, gimme. When's Gold Brick Market coming back again? Tomorrow. Comes back on the 16th, so it should be tomorrow. Princess weapon, it's better to gain AP when being attacked, right? No, AP on attack. It's better to be just consistent. She sometimes doesn't take much damage when she taunts. The gold bar character is coming tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's meant to come on the 16th. Scream, that will sell tickets. Yeah, we did say this, yeah. Hitman would work way better as a series, honestly, like missions broken down into episodes and season. Yeah, that would be legit, GB. And then like you could have the first mission, or it could be like 2 episodes per mission, you know? So it's like a little bit of a cliffhanger. But the beginning and the end of the season start on like a double episode. And there's a sort of background story the entire time for each season. Kind of like how, if you ever saw Dexter, there was always like a bad guy in Dexter while he was still doing the episode things as well. And that was another show. Dexter was really good, and then it was really bad. Shame, oh shame. Wasn't there an Assassin's Creed movie? I heard that didn't do too well. The reason these actors do the movies for games is because they get paid quite a lot, and if they're bad, people just put it out of their memory, so they don't ever get like typecast for it or anything. I can't even remember who was in that movie, you know? That show is amazing until the final 2 episodes. I mean, I think it dropped off a little bit before that. Season 2 was just... Season 1 was great, but Season 2 was just like... Oh my god. Dokes. The whole Dokes storyline thing was just nuts. Like planet missions. Yeah, indeed. What a legendary character, right? He was in it for 2 seasons. Like, legit. 20 episodes. And that guy is legendary. I've never seen anything of that actor again as well, you know? It's weird. Hitman Blood Money was my favorite Hitman game. I think the only one I played was the most recent one. Or the second to most recent one. One of the more advanced ones that came out on PC. I didn't play it that much though. Dexter is coming back. Oh, okay. What's up, Tex? How's it going, man? I hated him though because I was like, leave my boy down. You see, I never really get too pulled in by characters in TV shows and movies. I just see myself as a spectator and just kind of watch the spectacle. I don't get invested in characters and stuff too much. But because when I do it, it becomes a problematic. Like Clementine, I was way invested in Clementine. Oh my god, like man was worried when they were making season 4. Like I was actually just worried. Like I was like, I prefer the game not even get and especially when they announced it's the last one, I was just like, I prefer the game didn't even come out. Like, I thought I can't even take this. I wish Tournament Road had challenges like star levels. I also wish you could use the faction supporters on the daily SRs. I was. I know that sounds brutal. That's the thing, right? I always said, like, I was honestly trying not to like AJ because I had a feeling at some point I'd have to make the choice between AJ and Clem. And I was like, I have to dislike the kid. I can't like him too much. But it was hard, man. The character was... I liked the character. I'm really looking forward to Scream 5 just to see what they do with it. I hated Dexter's sister at first. Then it was weird when real life they got married. I was like, he married They were step siblings. That makes it any less weird. The one that got me was they actually got divorced and just kept working together like it was no thing. I guess they're pretty professional. It was very amicable, but yeah. I don't know. I think I'd have a problem going to work every day seeing the person I was married to. Are you playing Cyberpunk? I haven't really, because I was having crash the desktop issues. I think there was an update, so I might have to check it out this coming weekend. But I got it running reasonably smooth. I got it running smooth enough to play it. It's just it was crashing to desktop, and I was just like, eh. No one, do not like. Like it seemed to be like when I was scanning stuff, it would crash sometimes. But like I said, I think they've released an update now. It seemed like there was a memory leak. That was the issue for me. How much time have you put into it, Tex? I think I'm gonna restart because I made myself a nomad. I'm going to probably do 2 playthroughs, Street Kid and Nomad, but the character that I would want to have as a Street Kid, I made a Nomad. I'd want to switch them around. I'm 11 hours in, and yes, I'm Nomad. Yeah, I definitely play one of those two. What's up, ICB? Haven't had a single crash. You're lucky. I'm ghosting your stream. It's all good. Appreciate the luck. I love the game. It's so good. Yeah, I think too many people are comparing it to GTA. And then they're like, oh, it's not as good as GTA in this particular part of the game. It's like, yeah, but I mean, it's not really the same as GTA, is it? GTA isn't like a proper RPG. But this is a real RPG game. They're both open world. That's about it. What is Nomad and Street Kid? You get to choose 3 starting storylines for your character in Cyberpunk. One's Nomad, one's Street Kid, and the last one is like corporate. I think you're like corporate. I think it's just Corpo. I think it's just called Corpo, where you're part of the corporate system. And then obviously all 3, you're going to be like an underworld, trying to be an underworld person. Like in Night City. No spoilers. Yeah, we won't do any spoilerinos. If you just spent most of your time just going around in that 30 hours, or you're actually doing a storyline. I've been rolling around the city, man. What's up, JLo? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I would definitely recommend playing through the intro of the other types, just creating a new character and then playing through the intro of like Nomad if you started, because they've got different initial storylines, and they are pretty cool little storylines. I'm gonna wait until the PS4 is less buggy. Found it almost unplayable. I mean, hopefully they'll update it. I know it hasn't had the best launch, but I mean, personally, the way I look at it is like they practically made a lot of it during the pandemic, where people were having to work at home and stuff. Probably not the easiest circumstances. It's still a good game. You can still see it's there. It's better than some games are with all the bugs it's got when they're fully done, you know. And this has definitely got room for improvement. Just needs to be patched up a little bit. I think they just wanted to get out before Christmas. I think they probably had investors and stuff that they had to please and get out before Christmas for the Christmas sales and stuff. But honestly, it probably hurt them. I mean, I know it hurt their stock price, that's for sure. Sort of reminds me of other games where you're a playable character in another game as an augmented human, but I can't think of the name of it. Deus Ex. Yeah, indeed. There we go, text. The city is beautiful. I don't mind waiting a few weeks. Yeah, indeed. My PC's kind of trash. I kind of want to upgrade it before I properly play through it. I can't stream it because I can barely play it, so I can't do any stream stuff. I can locally record, but I don't think people want to see a replay of me playing it. I don't know if I would be interested in Cyberpunk or not because I tried it and I could not get into it. I mean, it is, I'm going to be honest, just from playing it for like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, it really pulls you into the storyline of the Nomad. I like it. It's kind of cool how it starts off. Because I won't give you any spoilers, but they do this like... They do this cinematic, but it's not cinematic. It's just cool how they do it. You can jump on Twitch, and what a lot of people do on Twitch, which is really cool, is they'll say they're not doing any of the storyline for the next hour, and they're just rolling around the city, just doing whatever. And then they'll say, like, at 6 p.m. EST, I'm starting the storyline. And then people basically who don't want to know what's coming up in the storyline, they'll bounce, you know? And you're not allowed to... They won't talk about the storyline in that time. They're just going to be rolling around the city, doing whatever, you know, upgrading their weapons, assaulting groups of people, whatever. You know, trying to steal their stuff. But they won't do any of the storyline missions. And then you can tune in when they're doing that and just see what the game looks like and if it's for you. That could be a good way to sort of see if it's any good. Okay, I'm not gonna go to the end on this one. On legendary, I think I'm kind of SR'd out. I'm SR'd out, but I drop a couple of cans just to catch up a little bit. We still got a day left on SR, right? Man, I'm gonna get so much XP in my other region now. That's the benefit of canning, guys. Like, I can here. I've got so many cans. It's not even crazy. 70. Got like 55 cans once before. But what am I at? Was I at gold? Still at silver. Still. Hey, I'll take that. Three tickets. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm up to level 24 on the town hall as well. I think I got that the last time I was on stream. I'm running Ryzen 5 1600 Radeon 550 XT. My PC's proper old. 2012 was when I last. Well, when I built my PC was 2012. When I updated it, it was maybe 2014 or 15 when I did a new graphics card and CPU. I've got an i7 and a GTX 960. That's like the best I have to offer. And it didn't give me the next tier. A little bit behind here. Little bit behind. I think I maxed out Tara in this region. Tanya. And now I'm working on Aaron. He's going in my solo You Got Lucky runs. As you can see. I use SR for XP, just coin 25 and elite. Yeah, the token over and over and over again, yeah. There's a new arena ticket entry 6. Now I think they just split it up a little bit more. Moon gave me the shout out. But there used to be a 10 ticket. A 10 to get 7, I think. But now it's 8 to get 6. 8 to get 6. 12 to get 8. And it's 5 to get 4. You're better off doing 5 to get 4. I mean, if you want to do if you want to save yourself, because then that's 10 to get 8 and that's 12 to get 8. 10, 8, 12, 8. Like, they're punishing you for spending more tickets, which is weird. Normally, the more you spend, the better the value gets. Weird, right? Weird. I've never been someone to do that, though. I've always been someone to do single entries, really. But then again, I only do endurance really on Champions Arena. I don't really do it on normal arenas. I should, because I've got a lot of tickets and I should do it from time to time, but I just don't. Scopely math. I don't know, it's weird. It'd be weird. Cyberpunk is making me fall behind on RTS. Try and limit yourself to like 4-hour gameplay sessions or something, I don't know. Oh, that would... Oh, I might have saved myself. Nah. Damn it. It clicked twice. It didn't register the click, so I clicked again, but then it registered, and then it was like, yeah, we're not actually gonna do it. Screw you, buddy. Screw you, buddy. Oh, this is endurance anyway. It doesn't matter too much. That was annoying. Oh no, what's she done? Misclicking is the worst enemy, yeah. I used to get this issue where when I used to do Dr. Stevens active, it used to do a basic attack on Princess, because I dragged it across to where Princess was. And when I released, it was like, oh, you want to do a basic attack on Princess? It's like, actually, no. Actually, no. So what I do is when I do his active, I actually drag up now, away from Priya and Princess, so it doesn't do it by accident. I have 6 Doc Stevens for endurance. I think I have 3 or 4 now. I think I have 3 or 4. What's up with Berto? Oh, he's got reflect. No, we just got unlucky. Yeah, I'm not hitting crits as much as I used to. Stun. Just hit auto. Let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna lose. Every release they have has issues. I'm sure if we complain about the arena in surveys and such, they'll make it better. And the entire team got revived, of course. Is Cyberpunk first or third person? Because I hear you can customize your character. Both. I think you can play first and third. You can definitely drive in third. But I think maybe the gunplay and stuff is first only. Don't really know, to be honest. Does seem like they punish you for using more tickets. I mean, it's for people who don't have deep rosters, that's why. Like, if you want to attack one attack at a time. The issue is an issue I have with a lot of games is there's no way to save your time as much in these games. And I find my time spent on these games is much higher than I would want it to be sometimes. Especially war weekends. Especially war. Steam logs hours, it does indeed. I think it logs hours of just the time the game's open, right? I've played a game apparently for a very long time on there. Football Manager I played for quite a long time. Let me go to the official RTS Discord. Let me scroll to polling station. Let me go to the question that was asked in today's polls, which was, what words would you use to describe war? For example, A, fun, B, frustrating, C, challenging, a good type of challenge, D, relaxing, E, boring, F, none of the above. The majority of people answered that with B, frustrating, and then people also responded with boring. Like 35 people responded with boring. Some people responded with relaxing. 88 people. 273 people did frustrating. 88 people did relaxing, and 100 people did fun. More people think war's frustrating than anything else, and it's the centerpiece of the game. It's obviously got issues for a lot of people. It's not just me. I lost 10 good tickets for one mission tally. I believe you needed 175 wins, not battles. Yeah, you needed wins. You needed wins, indeed. but battle wins. It was battle victories, not like, yeah. Give me the snowballs. Yeah, but lots of those are the forum trolls. I mean, you think so. But when I was on the forums, the people on the forums, all they ever said was war was amazing. That's all I ever heard, and I was like, yeah, okay. 100% fun. Definitely 100% fun. War can't be improved at all, it's perfect. Perfect. Put into perspective, right? I just full canned SR, real chill, while talking to you guys on stream in less than 2 hours. I can't fully do war milestones without, even when I'm fully focused, in like 10 hours. We're very, very lucky to get 4 milestones in 10 hours. That's wrong. That's wrong. And there needs to be an ideal amount of time that Scopely expects you to invest. Need more towers. Yeah, definitely. That's the only issue with war. Towers. I'd be happy to war as we do right now for 3 hours a weekend. I should like not have to war as much much more than that. Considering an entire faction is going to war, you're looking at 90 hours of warring from an entire faction. Too many people in the same teams. Milestones too easy. Don't you like war for 20 hours a weekend though? If you war for 20 hours, 100%. I can't put that much time into that, man. I don't enjoy it for one, but also B, I got other stuff to do, man. Other stuff to do. Legit. Other stuff to do. When I war for 20 hours, I barely get 25k. Surely you get more than 25k. Do you mean 250? I'm just trolling myself. Going up against Mega Wells. Yeah, that was the last qualifier. That was harsh, man. All we did was match above us. That was really bad. Almost like someone at Scopely was sitting there, purposely matching us against harder opponents. It was really weird. And that's my paranoid hat on. I prefer Onslaught over War. I think Onslaught gives nicer rewards. War has much better rewards. I don't think it does, funny enough. I haven't warred Moon. Warred Moon? I haven't attacked Moon. Not for time spent, yeah, that too. And also you are effectively getting carried to better rewards in War. Whereas Onslaught has better individual rewards. Why is it so let me go. Alright, yeah. Matchmaking. I think with Onslaught, your milestone, just check out the milestone rewards. I think you walk away with like 25 crates No matter how good your faction does. That's the thing. Like, if you're in top 10 in war, yeah, it's actually not bad. But if you're in like 40th place, nah, man. Nah. It ain't about that. Thoughts on Walker Hordes? I don't mind Walker Hordes too much. Don't think we get enough. TBH. Was it her, yeah? Ooh, that was nice. That's the 100% resist. Kind of like hitting you bad. I think I've taken you out because of it now. Potentially. Yeah. Yeah, the 100% resist is not good. Pop-up shooting queue, someone already started a war on it. Yeah. Jules for Noah. Alright. Absolute defense. I was gonna say, did hit trauma though, right? They should do a ridiculous Christmas themed hordes where all the walkers in. Yeah, you see, it sounds great, but the issue you got is how much effort that is when it comes from like a developer standpoint to reskin everything. I wish they'd reskin the entire town to all be like snowy, you know, but then I realized that they actually have to reskin every single tier of building, not just the ones we see. Everything, you know, everything. So it can be kind of nuts. They should it's super hard winning without rush on those try hard deaths on an onslaught. Can be. This is a no rush win team. Effectively. He's not dying. I'm not sure why he's not dying. Is he just cleansing is he just cleansing infection every time over the other things that he had on him? Like, he's dead now, right? He had infection and 6 other things on him, and he was every time with 1 turn infection he kept on cleansing infection. It always seems like it does infection over other things every single time. I think this team's worse. I could be wrong. I think this team's worse. What you stole a buff? I'm not sure what though. I was just like, stole a buff. Oh damn! I didn't mean to do that. That was my bad. Yeah, that was my bad. Not actually sure how he died, to be honest. I'm not actually quite sure. I'll take that. It went pretty well. Yeah, I'm not sure. I got kind of lucky with the cleanse. I have so many piled up effects and he kept on getting the cleanse out. I have a low level water count in bottom wave. Typically, I pulled S-Class more. Moon not using Jesus. The reason he didn't use Jesus is because he realizes I'm not using any rushes. I'm not relying on any rushes to beat him. So I think he's trying it out, to be honest. That's why I was trying it out. Could be wrong. I think he's resisted like 20 things so far. Oh, he's got trauma immunity. Makes sense. So that's the one thing I miss on this team. I don't have I don't have normalize. How many effects he's got him right now? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the infection went. The infection just went first. Man, it's happening every time. He's got so many on him right now. Watch the infection be the one that goes. Infection. He's dead this turn right now. Right. Okay. Okay. Later. One more. For this team. I'm gonna take this team. I'm gonna be getting my second S-Class soon, so that would be nice. 2 lose is nice. 2 lose is nice. Yeah, I turned 3 that team. That was actually really smooth. What's your opinion on Clem or Ivor lead? Clem is better against teams that have higher defense. Like straight up, she's just going to be better against teams that have higher defense. Because you're going to be reducing defense more. However, if you don't need damage, like look at my green team here. I don't need damage, right? They're gonna be nuts anyway. I don't need a damage dealer in the leader slot. And her buff is just gonna amplify them. Shields can be a problem. I think Ivanova is generally better. But Clementine definitely has her uses, like there's definitely some Clementines you can do. I don't have strong attacks, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. But soon, maybe. Maybe this Thursday. Because we're going for strong attacks and cleanse on. If I can get, I'm going for 2 specials on my other region as well. If I can get 1 out of 4, I'd be happy, you know. See, with strong attacks, you don't need her buff. I don't really do her buff that much, to be honest. I don't really do her buff that much, but it is nice to have focus. If Clem goes off, yeah, I wouldn't use a stronger team against Jesus. Thing is, Alpha does death down already. They do stack, but I think it's multiplicative rather than like additive. So like, it gives you what's Alphas? Is Alphas like 50%? Alphas is 50%, and I think it's 25%. So it's going to give you, I think it gives you 62.5% defense down. I got strong attacks on Clem's weapon. Oof. Cygnus, that sucks. That sucks. I just 5-starred my Clem's weapon. Right now she's just using my 1535 I've got rolling around. That's her base weapon. I just haven't done anything with it. Do you have a video on 1-turn teams and how to build them? No, I don't. But just basically with 1-turn teams, you need someone to give AP, pretty much. Looking at like MJ, Dot Stevens, basically. You need a command a lot of the time as well. Or you need 20% weapons. 8% weapons aren't going to get you a first turn rush these days. It'll give you a natural turn 2, but it will not get you a first turn rush a lot of the time. I didn't do it on purpose. I mean, I know. Like this weapon I got, right? I got tough healing on it twice. It feels so bad to reset those things, man. But like, this weapon with tough healing versus 1535, man, is the difference is nuts. Like, it would be so dreadful. The amount of time I used Princess as well. I mean, I still do from time to time, but like, I don't use her as much now. My strong weapons are very poor. Yeah, I worked on my strong over a period of time. I got quite a lot of fast healing. Quite a lot of stun heals. You see, I've got 4-star weapons in the wings waiting. These are defensive ones though. There's another attacking one. I think that's it. So I got a couple. Kind of cool ones. One at 5-star. You gotta have one of these. That has to go in Clementine's hands or Ivanova's hands, pretty much. Maybe Marge behind, yeah. Marge would be good. MJ. I think MJ and Frost in the same team could work quite well because MJ will go second because he'll have lower HP. He won't be the guy who shields, but he'll do shields attacks. Sorry, he will shield if Frost gets controlled, and his rush removes focus. So yeah. You need to start giving out more army tokens. I mean, I don't disagree, but that's their like bottleneck. That's their bottleneck. Whatchamacallit. Did I actually beat you? Oh no, it says I lost. Okay. See, I defended for 6 turns with my 6-month-old defense. I'll take that. I'll take that. Could probably use a blitz team against this better. You shouldn't use a slow team against this one. Now, if I put out my Jesus team, that's where there'll be more reason to use a slow team. A little bit more reason. I've gone with the wrong mods here. Ooh. Damn, I don't have any defense on defense. It must have been my other region where I got loads of defense on defense. That'll do. That'll do. %. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. Might actually have to have offset. %, man. The worst I've ever seen. 57. 59. Is there 59 now? Good. Can't remember what was good. AP train, no. I don't really have anything. I need to remod so badly. I've got like good mods on characters I don't use that much anymore. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. What's a good war death for free to play? Free to play is kind of hard now. Like, it's hard to know what people even have on their teams. Yeah, I was asking because I'm on Town Hall 15 and that would seem cool to focus building a one-turn team. One-turn teams are generally end-game thing to do rather than early. You're better off building a team that can win turn 2 or 3 first, you know? But 20% weapons, can't really make a mistake if you build this upgrades on a offensive weapon. Unfortunately, there's RNG based on getting it a second time on a fast weapon. You can only really do it with tough and fast characters. That's why this Dwight is so good. That's why this Dwight is so good. What is it? Is it? Nope. It's not Slayer. It's Raider. There you go. Bonus AP. Receive 20% attack for 2 turns and 20% AP at the beginning of each wave. Get that on an offensive weapon. And you don't even need, if you want to build a proper, true first turn team, you don't even want to put AP on attack on the weapon. So the weapon you should start off on with it is this. Because the reason you start on this weapon is because it already has AP on attack on it. You don't want to waste an upgrade to get AP on attack. So you just want to use one of these. So you put that upgrade on it that you saw, 40% attack, make it a 5-star weapon, and then like you put like 1535, and you want 1535 because you're not going to do any basic attacks. You want to amplify the damage that you can do with that first turn rush, and then you upgrade it to 50%, and then that's it. That's what the perfect first turn tough weapon would be. I think that would be the best you can get. There's no weapon that starts at higher than 30%. Yeah. There might be like the odd 5-star weapon that's a promo weapon that you could maybe get slightly better, but yeah. Any good Javier the fighters? Kind of free to play. Not really. Not really. Javi's a weird one. It's a shame you can't search by trait. So shame you can't search by trait. But you could do like Frost, Shiva, Lee, and a command, and then Lee has a fast healing weapon because you're going to be susceptible to infection on that team. And obviously he'd do his first turn active. Good attack teams versus march teams. Trauma teams. The team you saw me blow up Man on the Moon's team with. Trauma teams. They're good. This axe, good. This dude's, it's good. Especially against S-Class March, because you can blow up 3. Does anyone remember on my stream? It happened once. I killed 4 people first turn. Ooh, what was that? The flashy legs. Just turned to by Jesus team. You also lost. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't fully upgraded Shane. I'm not really sure on Shane, to be honest. I'm not really sure on Shane. And Doc Stevens is just sitting there. I don't have a full team. It is the problem. I've got a temple ready to go. I'm gonna wait for your promo vid tomorrow. If I don't like them, I'll just pull for Dwight. Best of luck either way. Best of luck. Yeah, tomorrow's promo vid is gonna be interesting. Real interesting. Hey, what's up, Uriel? I'm doing alright. Spoilers, no spoilers. No spoilers, but I was very excited when I heard who it was. For real. Real interesting equals confirmed, 100%. 100%. The only thing I can say is it is not a brand new person, which is awesome. It's someone we've had before. Which makes it a little bit more exciting, personally. Like when you see the title of the video in your notifications and it says TWD RTS S-Class first look, you're gonna be like, oh! You know, it's like, oh damn, son. Just because of the name. Where you can change the language of the game. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think it's based on where you download it from. It might be based on where you download it from. Horror flashbacks. I mean, for me, it's just mainly it's cool. I mean, as much as I think Argus was like had a cool kit and everything, I don't have as much hype around characters that I've never heard of before, unless they're actually comic book characters. And it's like, oh damn, for real. For real. Like S-Class Duck comes out, yeah. I'm just like, no, Duck, yeah. But but yeah, you know. Unless it's someone I know, I'm not like proper hyped. I'm not confirming or denying who it's going to be, guys. I'm just you'll find out in less than 24 hours. Thank you very much, Uriel. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. It's based on it's based on your phone's language. Okay, that's cool. I have 1,200 coins. Do I wait for Xmas special quit or something? I mean, you can just keep saving. Like, you see my coins. I'm just going to keep saving and hope for the best. I should be able to get 240 pulls. I'm going to try and get 100 pulls. We shall see. Can you say melee or ranged? What, the next character? No, I can't. I'm just not gonna say anything. I've already said like more than I would ever say otherwise. I'm just saying, like, keep an eye out. It's gonna be quite exciting. Zero duck in this game, yeah. He better be spectacular. For how many years have I been playing this game? 5. Yeah, come on, guys. We rattled off every tune in the game. I mean, I'm not going to say anything. Make sure you get the vid out nice and early. I'm going to get out the second I'm able to get out, which is at 7 PM UK time tomorrow. Which is like 3 hours and 15 minutes ago right now. Went straight. Nothing's going to be on VK. Scopely have got a bit better at getting ahead of VK now. That's why they started giving me the character, because they wanted to get ahead of it. They also saw that I was being very consistent in my production. So it's like 2 birds with 1 stone. And obviously I was harassing them about giving me access for ages. I think about 6 months before they're like, okay, well, I mean, it makes sense, and it took another 6 months for it to actually happen. Like a good 10 to 12 months. Zeke, Maggie, Laurie. Yeah, the old comic book characters are awesome. Let's just hope it's not a really bad kit for an awesome character. I mean, I already said that I think, generally speaking, the winter characters historically have always been pretty good. Winter characters have always been pretty good. Herschel, another one, comic book character, yeah. Boo, Laurie. What's wrong with Laurie? Man, this is one of my favourite characters. This character right here. I actually might have maxed her out. She's one of my favourite characters. Look at this. I actually maxed her out without maxing her out because I thought she looked cool. They never made many characters look cool like this. Winter Shiva was trash. I think they I mean, let's be honest, right? On paper, Winter Shiva is good. It just didn't come out well. I don't even have her. It was kind of like Clementine, the 6-star version. Do I have her in this region? Pretty sure I did, yeah. Like, on paper, her kit looked pretty good, but it just didn't compute very well. It just didn't really turn out very well. I think the paint split kind of hurt her. Like, she had an auto stun gun as well, which was awesome. But yeah, it just didn't work. Oh, look at that! I only need. Let's get a little bit of XP on this. Max the Clem. TV Lori is my canon Lori. I need Winter Shiva to complete a Christmas team. I'm not sure how many I've got. I've got Zeke. I've got Mercer. I've got Winter Shiva. I think she's a 5-star ascendable. That's why. Yeah, there she is. But like on paper, she's pretty decent. You can build her flat defense. She maybe had too much attack. But the problem I always had with this, she never rushed. I think it was something that was off with her active. Like, she did her active. She was in Dom. On paper, she was decent. But it just never... Maybe if it was a 2-turn taunt instead of 1 turn. It just never really worked. She never clicked. Yeah. Some characters sometimes have that where it looks good but it just doesn't work properly. There's of course the ones that get massively overhyped. Everyone remembers the most overhyped character of all time. As much as I love Albino Shuva, she was nowhere near as good as people were making out in raids. Nowhere near as good. She was awesome in other parts of the game. Because wasn't she the first lacerator? I think she was the first lacerator. I tried to make her attacking to be able to actually do damage. I mean, she also had too high attack stat. She looked cool though. Difference is lacerator she was good, but I mean she was okay. It's not like you were winning quick though. Pain Split is nowhere to be seen in the S-Class era. They did... didn't they do something else in the S-Class era instead of Pain Split? Ah, someone. I'm pretty sure they did do something kind of like Pain Split. They did Bodyguard. That's Pain Split. But instead of the person... Like, that's the new Pain Split, basically, Bodyguard. For 1 attack per turn. But it goes to the person who... It goes to the person who effectively is your more tanky character. Bodyguard looks similar to Pain Split. I mean, it kind of is, yeah. I don't think that... Yeah, I think Bodyguard's kind of overrated. I don't think it's that great. It can be a little annoying, but I don't think it's that amazing. It's kind of like Pain Split. I don't think it was that amazing. Pretty much the same boat. What specialist skills do I like that I just never seen as well? I don't mind tenacity. I think dual specialists are pretty cool. Neutralize. Don't see neutralize too often. I like Indomitable. Hemorrhage is just fun, not necessarily for raids, but I mean, let's for instance say Tyler, right? I think Tyler, if he was a hemorrhage character, would have been better. Just so like he could do something outside of raids. I think if what's her name? Pamela was confounding as well, would have been cool. Or Cutthroat. That'd have been nice. Or Manic, like I said in my video about it. Berserker. It's Princess is the only berserker. Is Princess the only berserker, right? Resilient is one of them. I mean, Resilient is the best specialist skill. Maniac. Manic. I know one thing, when Carol comes and knocking, you better hide the... See, wouldn't it be cool if you had it? Like, I think they should build a character on defense teams that can be dangerous. Like, this, I'm not going to say the word because YouTube can pick up on what I'm talking about, but this one at the top that you can see would be great on a character on a defense team, because anyone who's got 20% or lower HP would just be able to decap them instantly. Doesn't necessarily have to be on someone who does a lot of damage or has a high hit, heavy hitting rush, but on their basic attacks could just be really, really devastating. There are other fast characters. Nah, they're on a roll. That's on a roll. You're thinking about on a roll. Like, this guy, right? On a roll. Which is kind of like a different version of Berserker. This is the better version of Berserker, in my opinion. Berserker's more of a defense team version of on a roll. Although on a roll on defense team was actually pretty good as well. Anyone remember Tara? She was legit. She was legit. Like to see that, like, if Storm... Yeah, but the problem with Storm is he had such good single target rush as well. He'd be nuking people with one attack, which is not good on a defense team, to be honest. To be honest. Cold and fast run. Yeah, but it's S-class characters, is what I'm saying. We didn't have too many berserkers. Yeah, and also, it was so weird that Cole was a berserker. Right? Anna, yeah. Anna was kind of underrated. She was awesome for Faction Assault. I loved her in Faction Assault. Her weapon did a lot of damages. S-Class Romanov. Yeah, we need it. Got 6 raids out of the way, easy. Well, I've actually done 11. That's nuts. I don't think I dropped any cans for that. S-Class Wayland. Need GIF. We haven't had a Santa character yet. Oh well, I guess we did. I guess it was free to play this time round. Huh. Normally they promo the Santa character. Where is he? I don't think I've leveled him up in this region. Normally they promo him. So, do you think we'll have an elf for Christmas? We have one releasing this Thursday. So on the 24th, there's going to be another character get released. Do you think it'll be an elfish character? Like a secondary winter themed character? Christmas Gov. Yeah, we do have Christmas Gov. Do you think we'll get another one in the promos? Because we did have 2 last year. We had Mercer and... Oh, okay, guys. We had Mercer and Princess, right? And that makes sense. They're characters that work together. Who was Gov? Lily. Do you think it would be Lily? Or Martinez? Was it? Yeah, Martinez, right? It could be Lily or Martinez. It's an S class. They haven't had S classes yet. Because they work with Governor's storyline. Right? It could be one of those two. Who else was big? Who else was big on Governor's storyline? It was Martinez. Shut up, Noah. Shut up. Gabe was one. Gabriel. What? Gabriel. What? What you mean, Father Gabriel? Oh, Doc's. Oh, we've already had an S-Class Doc, though. We already had an S-Class Doc. I don't think that's going to happen. Lily was part of his group, right? I think I've got her. Is that spelt Lily? Why is it not? Come on, keyboards. Okay, it's not that spelled Lily. Shh. Lilu. Oh, I don't have her. Alice. For real? She was part of huh. Okay. Oh no, don't do that. That's not good, man. You said 2 bad things in a row. Stop. I think Martinez and Lily are the best ones, right? Lily Call, right? She's got a 3-star. I can get her off the world map. Watch this not be blues. I'm pretty sure. Oh, you can't get 3 stars drop off the world map anymore. Kelly. Oh no, you can. There she is. That's her, right? She's part of Gov's group. Wait, I'm not shushing you. I'm shushing you. Just you. So I think that would be cool. Lily or Martinez. If they do a second Christmas themed character. A zombie. We've got Penny already. Penny's already here. I mean, I guess you could theoretically say that it's kind of like Kenny's one. Where Penny's on his back. In the sack. He has a 3 or 4-star character. I will be able to see him on world map potentially then. Now this is Martinez. So this would be the other character that was in his group. And then we have this Gabe, right? I think Martinez or Lily would be a better fit. Major Gavin. I don't think Major Gavin was with Gov, was he? Is Erin in the comics? How did she lose her eye? Got no idea. Got no idea. I don't think she starts off with an eye lost. I think she starts off at tier 1 with no, you can see on her avatar she hasn't lost an eye. Erin tier 4 looks pretty cool though. It's a shame whenever I take her on a team she gets mad focused. Like mad focused. It's just like crazy. In the RTS storyline, he tries to take over Woodbury. I think Lily and Martinez are probably the better ones, because they were like, weren't they like pretty much like the left and right hand of Gov. Pretty sure they were anyway. That's a good theory. We'll see if they release another Christmas character on the 24th. We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out, guys. But I think I'm going to leave my stream here. This was an extra bonus stream on top. An extra bonus stream on top. I'm going to have at least one video coming out tomorrow, and if I can motivate myself to make more, I will. I kind of need to make another one tomorrow. Martinez saved Rick. I know from the TV show, Martinez kind of freaked out when Gov went nuts. This went crazy. But yeah, today's stream was a little bonus stream on top, guys. I will be doing my normal weekly stream on Thursday. Promo video should be out about the next character tomorrow. But hopefully I'm going to get a video out before that in the afternoon as well. I've been working on one for a little while in Photoshop stuff, so hopefully I can get out tomorrow. But yeah, that's the end of the stream today. I want to give a big shout out, thank you very much to Keith Greathouse, who hit the join button to rejoin the community. I very much appreciate that. And then we had a big old super chat from Richards, who dropped $20 on the super chat. I want to thank you so much, man. So much. And the rest of you who have tuned in, hit the like button. Again, thank you so much for the constant support, guys. Hope you have a lot of fun in today's stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you on Thursday. I'll be obviously chilling out on Discord and stuff if you have any questions. I've just seen something that I hate. When this woman walks past this sign on this house that has an up arrow, the sign goes in front of her face instead of her going in front of the sign. When you see it, you can't unsee it, guys. So if you don't want to see it, you better look away. No! Okay, the end of the stream, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you on Thursday, and as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving. Goodbye.